Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video, another very emotional one for me. We're talking about this on my gaming channel, so we're talking automatically about games. Good. Talk about Dragon Ball. None of what you're trying to say. Oh, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, amazing game. We're not going there. We're going all the way back to PlayStation 2. Now I don't know if you're good in math, but that's 3 gens ago. 3 gens ago. Should I count the fifth one as one since it just started? Oh no. Fuck it. Admittedly, all those Budokai Tenkaichi were good. The first one, there was some what if. For example, what if Cell absorbed Krillin? That was really funny, right? There was the rare form of Super Vegeta, which I fucking love playing because my favorite character, Dragon Ball, is Vegeta Trunks. If we're talking old school, it could be Vegeta Trunks and possibly Gohan until the Buu arc. After at the Buu arc, I fucking hated Gohan because he didn't want to fight. He was being I'll keep it there. Right? That's my opinion. Sorry if you don't agree. Ultimate Gohan, badass. The fact that he doesn't want to fight. And again, against Cell, he was the only hope. You know that you're the only hope, but you're willing to let. Oh, that's another. I'm so sorry. This is another story, right? But we have this Vegeta. If you're talking about the nowadays, I would say Broly. I would say again Vegeta. I would say Trunks, and possibly go Piccolo because he did have a upgrade lately, and I've always loved the character of Piccolo. But that's not where we're going. Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3 is the one we're going for. But before we did skip Tenkaichi 2. Tenkaichi 2 was great. The story was fun. You know what I really enjoy about that game? Something Dragon Ball never did again, and they should because it's fucking brilliant. Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 2 had a dash, a board, and you could play your pieces. And if you were going into another pieces, for example, I'm gonna say the Ginyu Force. If you would fight, if you would advance to a piece and Jis or fucking Ginyu would walk into you, would fight. Now, if you were super lucky, you discovered there's a secret code. For example, if you wanted unlock the character, for example, I know I say for example too much, right? If you want to unlock a character, let's say Android 18, yes, you would have to fight her with Krillin. If you know Dragon Ball, you know there's and love. That makes sense. And the third one blew my mind. From the intro, the amazing music from Dragon Ball, of course, but still, to the gameplay. Now, very first experience of, they introduced so much. Very first experience of RPG in a Dragon Ball game, right? We had that. You can even fight Cybermen to train. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah. And you can move on the map. Of course, it wasn't much to do, but you could go to a shop. You could go visit a town. People would people would talk to you. You could find Dragon Ball, which was really fucking nice. And when you find a 7 Dragon Ball, you would get capsule. So the great thing about the capsule, we'll get into it later. My apologies for blue balling you. And then, man, it's funny how talking about a video game just feels good, you know? We'll never get that again. We'll never get that feeling again. Whew. You had the RPG element, you had the open world, which was two brand new thing, which was really cool. But the story was where it was phenomenal. So you had all the main characters. So for example, if you wanted to go for Chutsu, which is the friend of TM, you know he wasn't involved a lot in the Frieza saga. You know he wasn't involved a lot in the Buu saga. So you mainly have him and Cell and the Saiyan. If you wanted to talk about a character like Yamcha, same thing. And even better, what they did was incredible. They introduced a character like Broly, where Broly was having his old side quest, right? And the best thing they did was, you know, that the Dragon Ball was supposed to be meant for Gohan, right? The whole story is meant for Gohan. So you had these three timelines where you had Kid Gohan, Teen Gohan, Adult Gohan. And at first I was like, why not put it in one timeline? Now I know. Because we want to relive that specific event. Since he means so much to us. And it was also my first experience. So we're going all the way till the end. So technically the end is non-canon, but recently made canon. Dragon Ball GT, which means Omega Shenron, and this is the guy we're fighting in this one. So if you're paying attention to before the Super, this is basically the ultimate, right? And after that we went into the there was a game before the Xenoverse. Budokai? It wasn't as great. Because of the mechanics, but we'll get there, right? So you had all characters. So you had my two favorite character, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta. The graphics were phenomenal. I'm honestly to this day shocked. Amount of details, for example, the more damage you take, the worse your character look like, right? My 10, 12, 15 years old, I did play this game a lot. Going into a tournament and knowing, oh, it's beautiful, and knowing that the runner-up or the finale opponent is fucking a Cyberman, and I have this Goku, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna win, and he fucking kills me, right? And that's just the AI. That was just the level. Don't think that this character is weak just because it's a weak character, right? And this is what I mean by the capsule system. The capsule system was the greatest, and I do mean the greatest fucking invention. So you had spots, 7, 8, I don't remember, right? But you have spot, and you could put in like Kamehameha, you could put in Kaioken, you could put in Super Saiyan, etc., etc., etc. Ultimately, what you would be able to do is get the Dragon Ball, as I mentioned before, and then you would be able to unlock all the skills, right? So for a character like Goku, well, most of your skills are gonna be from the game. But I remember, oh my god, what it did was phenomenal. So I'm going back. I'm not going back. I am focusing. My apologies. They introduced the Dragon Arena. So, like I said, you have those characters, those important characters, if you will, that have their storyline. They create something called the Dragon Arena, where every single character you unlock, you could have them in a Dragon Arena. Why would you do that? Well, first of all, to level them up. Second of all, to get special capsule. I remember one time I got a Frieza spaceship, which was an incredibly rare capsule. And what it did was when you play as Frieza and you die, well, you get reborn as a Meta Frieza, which gives you like 150% of your life, of your total life. So 100% of your life plus 50%. But still, it was great. And it was the fact that I could play a character that didn't necessarily have to have a narrative. They were just there. In the capsule, of course, you had Kamehameha, which implemented itself to Krillin, to Goku, to Yamcha, right? Or even Gohan. But more than that, you had, oh man, you had like evil Vegeta, who could learn a special kind of Gallic gun, right? And I'm going way into details. But for example, if you wanted to learn Firework, which is the movie used to kill Nappa, you had to learn it with evil Vegeta. You could equip it with nice Vegeta, but you couldn't get it with nice Vegeta. You had to focus on evil Vegeta. And there was plenty of like little like Easter eggs, I guess you could call it, in there, and it just made the game so much fucking better. And the greatest thing about it is, again, give me character unlock, make me unlock characters, but make me work for their skills. And the greatest thing about Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3 wasn't the gameplay. Yeah, it was the gameplay, sorry. Wasn't all I said before. It was that I might have an amazing capsule on a character I don't like. That's the luck of the draw. And I had to deal with it. Tenkaichi 3 brought so much to the table. Again, with open world elements, making game fun to replay. Right? I don't care. Give me the same exact game. Give me the same exact map. Give me different event per characters. I'm happy. I'm a simple dude. Give me a Dragon Radar, and give me the opportunity to find a 7 Dragon Ball. I'll be happy. I'm so sick. Fuck shit. And that was the beauty of it. That was the purity of Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3. It wasn't so much all the complicated stuff that was going on. It was just so much I'll be honest, the graphics were nice. They were still a arcade style game. So basically you had left and right were fighting. You could move to the south, but that meant the opponent would move to north. If you move to east, the opponent would move to west. So always in opposite direction. What I really, really like is, again, super simple. We can go up, we can go in here. Doesn't mean we have to. Oh my gosh. Fucking love it. The best thing they did. The best thing they ever fucking did. My apologies. Sorry. It's disgusting, I know, sorry. My apologies. Again, you could have combo. So I remember by heart 4 square, 4 punch, which was a combo in itself. And you just had to press circle and you have a Kamehameha. That was your activation capsule, right? And some other attack, you had different skills, but all of them you need to do a move set. You could just summon it. So for example, if you had like one meter of ki, you could charge a Kamehameha. But if you did there, it still costs you that, but you have an automatic win. Also, there was the fact that you can have 2 attacks like this. For example, Kamehameha versus Gully Gun. And they'll go against each other, and you have to really rotate the joystick for you to win. And this was so fucking nice, so fucking needed. The next game, they had it so much bullshit. I'm sorry. This is my opinion. They had it in open map again. Cool. They had it, oh, you're in this battle. And since you're in this battle, well, you should probably destroy the mountain next to you. You might find a Dragon Ball. Again, cool concept. I love the simplicity. Give me the choice between this concept and a fucking Dragon Arena. 100% of the time, I'll take a Dragon Arena. Because again, in the game after, they did introduce new characters. They had a lot more storyline, but there was no option to level up characters. And arguably, it's a grind. You have to put a lot of hours to train a character you like. But if there's a character that you're never going to use, even if you have a good capsule for it, you don't need to train it. It's up to you. You want to train that character? Train it. You want to train every character? Do it. You want to train only the main character? Go ahead. And that was the beauty. There was a liberty, a freedom of choice. Your own choice. In games nowadays, for example, there's a lot of games where you're playing, and until you get all of those, all that competition, you don't understand what's going on. I was playing a game called Code Vein, and Code Vein, amazing fucking game, but they're telling you everything at the end. I was playing another game as in Yakuza, like a dragon. A beautiful story. They keep getting in suspense, keep telling you information, you keep learning more, and this is what I like. Right? So once again, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi, forever in my heart. Fucking love this game. PS2, baby. Oh, I miss those days. Oh, I miss those days. You know the funniest thing? I never watched GT. So most of the character I didn't know. Did you think I care? No. I was a kid. As long as I get a new character to play, I was happy. Peace.